One of the most common opening traps for beginning players is the 4-move checkmate. This usually starts out with the moves e4, e5. Both of these are excellent moves, but now white tries for a quick attack with the move queen h5. So what is white's threat with queen h5? White develops a piece, and by creating the threat queen takes e5, forces black to defend, at least temporarily. So how should black deal with this threat? Well, let's look at some of black's options. Knight f6, a counterattack against queen, is simply a bad move because of queen takes e5. The worst option is probably g6, because after queen takes e5, white is threatening both the king and the rook on h8, and will simply win a piece after something like queen e7 and queen takes h8. Queen f6 defends the pawn, but it blocks the natural square for the g8 knight. Queen e7 blocks the development of the bishop on f8, and d6 blocks the options for the development of the black bishop, and really doesn't develop a piece. So what should black do? Well, knight c6 is a great move. Not only does this move develop a piece and protect the pawn on e5, it also opens up the potential for a counterattack against the white position. Did anyone notice that when the queen moved to h5, it left the c2 pawn unprotected? Watch how this can be an important factor as the game continues. Bishop c4. White develops a piece into an aggressive post on and it threatens the sensitive f7 square. What is white's threat? Well, now the queen and the bishop are working as a team, and if black misses the real threat, he can lose very, very quickly. Knight f6, queen takes f7, checkmate, and the game is over. So how does black defend against this threat? Well, g6. This is a good move. Creates a counterattack against the queen, forcing white either to lose the queen or move the queen. So white plays queen f3. What is white's threat? Once again, the queen threatens the f7 pawn. So how does black deal with this threat? Knight f6. I would like to make a quick comment. Queen f6 is not such a great move because white can just develop very normally with something like c3, and after queen trade, you've just helped white develop his pieces. You want more than this. So knight f6, blocking the queen's attack and developing another piece, and threatening the e4 pawn. Black can't take it now, but the queen might have to move later. So queen b3, and now black can start a counterattack with knight d4. And at this point, black has the better game. If white takes on f7, he simply will lose a piece after king e7, queen c4, and bishop b5. Now the queen must move away, and black will take the bishop on c7, on f7. If g4, threatening to attack the knight on f6, the same reply, knight d4, attacking the queen and the sensitive c2 pawn. At this point, black has taken over the initiative and is ready to start attacking white. And white's idea of a quick checkmate has failed, and he must change his plans. I hope this helps you avoid losing to the 4-move checkmate.